and welcome to Nothing to Wear, the podcast that solves fashion problems and levels up your wardrobe. So speaking of fashion problems, getting dressed in the morning can be tricky. Sometimes we don't have a lot of time, we just throw on a dress, but that can be a bit boring. That's where co-ords come in. Joining me today is Paige Carmichael. She's an expert in marketing. She's a fashion influencer. She's hilarious, and we're about to talk sets now.
You have to do it. You live for fashion.
My friend Paige, hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. I haven't seen you for a while, but we've worked together many moons ago in different worlds.
Yes, past lives.
Past lives. And now you are the best. Well, you've always been the best, but your Instagram is so helpful and so fun. And we're going to talk about some of that in a minute. But first, I need you to describe your style in 3 words.
Okay, 3 words. First word, Leigh, would be constipated. And I say that because style, fashion, it's not something that comes naturally to me.
That's a lie, but continue.
It doesn't. And it's something that when I wake up every day, I have to push for inspiration.
I see.
And I don't know why this was the first word that
I love it.
came to mind.
I can tell you in the history of this podcast, we've never had this.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that would be it. And I think since working in fashion retail, it's gotten easier, but I really envy those people whose word is like effortless. I will never be one of those people.
However, I believe they want to be effortless, but they're putting in effort behind the scenes to look effortless.
Yes, that's what I think
You
too.
know?
Surely.
So maybe you start constipated, but then you're unblocked and you look effortless.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Okay. Wow, we need to invent a medicine that unconstipates your fashion.
Please
That's what
do.
this podcast is.
Yes.
Word number 2.
Number 2, versatile, because my style very much depends on where I am in the world.
Yeah, you
So-
travel a lot. You live in Queensland.
Yes.
Your partner's from the UK.
Yes.
You're always
and
in Sydney.
Always in Sydney. And I feel like the style is quite different between those 3 places. And then, of course, it depends on what I'm doing. But yes, it's mostly where I am. I've just gotten back from the UK, so style there is very functional. It's very cold at the moment.
So when you say versatile, then you try and make your wardrobe work in different places, but it's how you put it together for where you're going.
Exactly. And just being in the UK recently, it was 5 degrees and I wore a dish dress, but underneath the dish dress, I had thermals.
Smart.
So I could still
was
wear
versatile.
those pieces. Versatile.
Love it.
So that's second word.
I'm intrigued by number 3. What is it?
Number 3 is comfortable. And I say that because at the very start of my career, I worked for a very controversial lingerie company.
Yes.
Where we were required to wear lingerie under sheer blouses, high heels, and a full face of makeup every single day.
Wow.
And in a corporation of like hundreds of people, I sat directly opposite the CEO. So what I wore every day was scrutinized. And I remember one day even coming in a shibari bra, which is essentially a rope.
Oh.
And after
And a
that
top on
job,
top.
and a top. No, actually, no. The bra was kind of like the top
Okay.
and the rope. It was all there.
Wow.
So after
Did
that,
you work in a strip club? Nothing wrong
it
with
wasn't.
that.
It was retail. It's in
Yeah.
Westfield.
Yes.
And
But you were uncomfortable.
I was uncomfortable. So after I left that job, and especially as I've started becoming more freelance life, its comfort is something that I won't compromise on.
Agreed. It ruins your day when you're uncomfortable.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, the only time I'm happy to be uncomfortable is like when my feet hurt at the end of a wedding because I've been dancing so much. But other than that, no.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, next question before we get into the topic is 10% of your wardrobe you wear 90% of the time. So the stuff that's on high rotation, the poor 90% sitting in the back. I mean, I feel like you're pretty good at this, but what's in your 10% you're most worn, you're most reached for?
10% of my wardrobe would be sets, co-ords, and I say that because the sets drown in comparison to the amount of dresses I own.
Oh.
I feel like dresses are very easy to buy and impulse buy because there's always an occasion, there's always a new trend. And
it's one and done.
It's one and done, and it's great. But what I'm always reaching for are the sets.
Okay, whether that's together or mixed and matched.
Exactly.
I feel like you chose that answer because of the topic. So let's jump straight into it. So sets, co-ords, whatever you want to call them, matching bits and pieces are more popular than ever before, much to Mia's dismay. She feels like they're on the way out. They are not.
No.
You're a fan. So let's talk about set dressing. Have you always loved sets? Why do you like sets? Sets.
Sets. Sets is the word
I
of the
call them-
week.
What do what I call them? A co-ord set. Yeah, a co-ord set.
I feel like every retailer person calls them a different thing.
Yes.
I saw a Dish email this week. It was separates.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh, well, I guess they're separate, but they go together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So sets, separates. Some
Co-ords.
people call them pajamas.
Yeah, well, I've got a question about that later.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call them. I love them personally because you'll find a set to complement your style, whatever it is. I feel like you'll also find a set to match a trend. I've seen a lot of animal print sets, a lot of buddy yellow sets at the moment.
Yes, buddy yellow. Oh, my gosh.
Yes. And I also feel like there is a set for every occasion, whether you're just working from home and your loungewear set or you've got a big business meeting and you want to dress up a little bit. A suit is a set.
Well, that's interesting because it leads me into the fact that I think, I've traditionally thought of sets as like, you know, relatively affordable brands. It's usually shorts or a palazzo pant and a shirt, and they're usually printed. They're the sets I traditionally sort of had in my wardrobe until recently. And the times I put them on, my 5-year-old has said, Mummy, you can't take me to school in your pajamas. Why are you wearing your pajamas? So how do we avoid that? You know, I know there's so many more options available now. You can get really dressy options or plain options, but traditionally people find it hard because it can look like you're wearing pajamas.
To that, I say, for anyone living in Australia who goes to bed in a full pajama set.
That's true.
I'm a daggy old house dress kind of pajama girl.
Yeah, I'm an old T-shirt and undies.
Yes.
But still you kind of know
Yes.
what I mean.
So in that case, you would dress it up with a heel, like the fabulous sleeper set. It's one of my bougie picks.
Okay.
That is quite obviously a pajama set.
Yeah,
but
because that's a sleepwear brand, but you can wear it out.
It is, but it's the celebs that have dressed them up with a heel, a beautiful handbag. It's all in the styling, isn't it?
And also maybe if you're not into sets yet and you don't want to look like you're in your PJs, don't go for printed because I think sometimes it's the prints that can make it feel a bit PJ.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe block colours.
And the material as well, the satiny sets, that is reminiscent of pajamas.
And when I think of sets, that's what I think of straight away. But obviously it's broadened so much lately that you can get absolutely everything.
Yes.
What do you look for in a co-ord set? Do you like them to literally come in a set with this one price? Do you like to buy the top and bottom separate? Are you a skirt? Are you a pant? What are you looking for? Or what are your favourite sets at home? What's so great about them?
It depends on the occasion. Like I have some really extra PJ style sets that's great for a special occasion, you know, especially with feather trims and all that fun stuff. And a heel. But day to day, it has to be hardworking. It has to fit into my lifestyle. And there's one set in particular at the moment that I'm literally wearing every second day, not together, but as separate.
Okay.
And it's a pinstripe short and shirt set, like you said, very big in summer. But I just love with the shorts at the moment. I'm wearing them with an oversized tee, a tank, with my swimwear when I go to the beach, and then with the shirt, Nimble. Sydney-based, female-founded brand.
Beautiful.
So great.
Yes.
And the shirt is just like a striped shirt like this, but it's got all this tech and design consideration, and it's great. And the shirt is great because it looks like a regular button-up shirt, but it is perfect for travel. It's crease resistant, this particular shirt that I'm loving.
Clever.
It's got little holes under the arms for breathability, and the set combined has 5 pockets.
I was going to say pockets. That's what I look for. For some reason, I mean, I want pockets in everything, but if it's a dress, I'm like, all right, fine. But if there's shorts and they don't have pockets, that should be illegal.
Absolutely.
And pants.
And they need to be D-pockets.
Yes, I need to be able to put things in there.
Agreed.
Like my lip balm or my keys.
Yes.
Or I don't even know what, but I want that.
Absolutely.
Okay, now you buy a set and you wear them separately. This is a question I have which is quite niche, but it came up on another episode. My friend Amy Starr said when she wears sets separately, she still washes them together so they wash and wear at the same rate. So it's not like the top gets like older, obviously the shorts are still brand new. Do you do that?
No, but I need to do that right now because I have that problem.
Yeah.
That particularly the shorts, because it's been so hot, I'm wearing the shorts more than the shirt,
Yeah.
and there is a slight colour variation.
Isn't that clever?
That is so clever.
Yeah, so she says wash it like it's a dress.
Oh, she's smart.
I know, isn't that so funny? So obviously the joy of a set is you're getting one look but 2 pieces.
Yes.
How do we get the most out of mixing and matching? Obviously, it depends on what the pieces are. Are they printed? Are they whatever? And it's obvious to go jeans with the shirt, white tee. But talk to me about how you get the absolute most out of both pieces.
I think easiest possible way, if you're looking at your own wardrobe right now, in the warmer months, it's great to mix and match your sets with linen. So yesterday I had a lunch date at Bistro C with my partner. Noosa, darling. And I was wearing half of a palm Noosa co-ord. It was beautiful, very printed, quite a loud printed pants. And I just paired it back with just a linen white shirt in my wardrobe, been there for years. And it was just, I think that is one of the easiest ways in the summertime. And then, as you said, in the warmer, and then, as you said, in the cooler months, everyone has denim.
Yeah, everyone has denim. Or a black pant.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I'm going to put you on the spot, my friend Paige, because I wore a co-ord set for you. I thought you would, but that's okay.
I've worn the top of a co-ord.
Oh, from your
But
pajamas.
I have paired back with the denim.
Yeah, that does look like a pajama top. I really like it.
Well, see, if I wore this with the pants, it actually is a pajama top. But all the cool girls in London are just wearing them as pajama sets.
Collar. Okay, so for people that aren't in the studio, which is everyone, I am wearing a maxi skirt knitted that's kind of ribbed and it's light blue and khaki. Gorgeous. And then the cardigan is the same, but the fabric's sort of flipped, so I don't know. Anyway, it's a long sleeve cardigan with a collar and buttons. When I spoke to producer Cass about this episode, for people behind the scenes that want to know how these things come together, I said, I'll wear a co-ord set. And I thought, oh, that's a bit beachy for the office. I forgot this counts as a co-ord set. It's quite dressy.
I love that. The minute you walked in that set, I was like, I need to buy that set.
Okay, great. I don't even remember where it's from. I'll tell you later.
Yes, please do.
So what would you do? Like jeans with the cardigan?
Yes, I'm glad you said that because the fashion constipation was starting to hit me just then.
But I don't think I could wear the skirt on its own.
I think you could. I think you would have to stay within that fabrication. So I would maybe put a knitted but stay in the neutrals and stay within that colour family. I mean, you couldn't do a linen or cotton shirt or anything like that. I think you would stay
yellow.
Yes, maybe an oversized blazer.
Oh yeah,
with that.
Cool.
But I think sometimes we overcomplicate things.
Yeah,
I
just
think
let the
a pair of jeans
as well.
Exactly, and a pair of jeans with that, or a trench over the top of that set. We both love a trench, don't we?
We love a trench.
I mean, perfect.
Now, I want to talk about your style more broadly because I feel like everything I see on Instagram, obviously you're over your constipation, you've got an outfit on, and you always feel very harmonious, which I guess is, a version of sort of matching. Like, I feel like it's very thought out. Do you aim for that? Like, do you plan your outfits? How do you get dressed? Do you try and think about it the night before? Because for the people looking at your Instagram, they don't know you're fashion constipated.
No.
You're always very harmonious.
Thank you. That's a huge compliment coming from you. Oh. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's very thought out. I have, because I travel a lot, I actually have a system for packing where I get out all of my clothes that I think that I'm going to take. Yes. And then I try them all on, mix and match them. I take a photo of that complete look, including accessories, and then I save it in an album for that trip. So by the time by the time I get there, instead of looking at my suitcase overwhelmed and thinking I have nothing to wear, I'm going to go out and buy something, I've already got all of my outfits in there, like Clueless comes up on the screen. There's my look. That
blows my mind. I pack like a raging toddler the night before. Then it's thought out. And I'm guessing back to travel, you take a lot of sets because of the versatility.
A lot of sets. Okay. A lot of sets. I think because travel is my work in a way, I'm constantly in one particular set, which is just an elevated loungewear set. And there's one set that
aren't you going to tell us later?
Oh, no. This has just come to my mind now.
Okay, great. Tell me now.
But there's one set that I have worn for over 180 hours long haul in the past 18 months alone.
Okay, wow.
And
you did the math.
It's like I've worn it a lot. And apparently it was designed just to be worn to and from yoga. And I was like, this is so comfortable. I could wear it to the other side of the world.
And then do yoga.
And then when you have a nice loungewear set, it's another nimble number.
That's okay. You like nimble.
I just think it's comfy, but it's stylish, which is key for long haul travel. And then you throw over a trench, a cap, your beautiful suitcase, and it's chic but very comfortable. Comfy. So when that plain bloat hits, you're all good.
Totally.
Yeah.
I want to ask because sets are matching, right? So we're wearing a set, but then the whole other world of fashion is kind of like clashing or meant to, the wrong shoe theory. Copenhagen Fashion Week is all about stuff that doesn't go together, that kind of goes together, whereas sets very much are the opposite of that. It's like this is on purpose to all match.
Yes.
Can someone have both styles, do you think? Or how do you feel about that? Are you like...
I'm sure some people can. I've seen it, like you said. I've seen the clashing print. My mum did it the other day with just all these. She didn't mean to. She came out of the beach and she was just wearing all these different prints. And I said, Mum, that's cool.
Yeah.
It didn't.
But
it didn't look cool.
Oh, okay.
But
the Copenhagen, like the sheer skirt with the biker jacket and the weird shoes.
Yes.
So they're kind of two streams happening in fashion right now.
Yes.
So are you definitely not that clashing one?
No.
Okay.
I think it's all about confidence, isn't it, at the end of the day? Like some of these girls that you see, especially, you were just in Europe last year. I was just there. If you walk down the street with confidence and you are literally wearing your pajamas, but 2 different pajama sets and you've got confidence, then go for it.
Yeah.
Me personally, no.
Okay. Hence
I can't
the harmonious.
Yes.
Okay. Materials. Do you avoid synthetics? Do you try and go for natural fabrics?
I try to, but the heart wants what the heart wants. If I see a set that I love that print, I'm like, I'll make it. I'll sweat.
Yeah, totally.
I'll sweat.
And you might wear, the shorts with the, a cotton tank. And,
and I think not just sets, but in all my clothes for longevity, I always look for natural fabrics, your cottons, linens, especially living in a hot place. Denim, that's best, but it's not always that.
Okay. But I think if it's going, like I've bought some really cute affordable sets, but then the top I'm like too schwitzy.
Yes.
So I try and look at fabrication, but I'm the same.
Yes.
Have you ever bought a set for the top or the bottom? Like you didn't like the other one? Because I have. I know. Because if you go on, I love Shopo, as listeners would know. You go on Shopo and there will be a beautiful long skirt, but then the top is like tiny, a little knot thing, and I'm not about to get my belly out. But the whole thing's $89.95. I'll get the skirt.
Yes, what comes to mind is, the waistcoats that everyone was doing last year.
Yep.
I wore the waistcoat far more than I did the pants,
Yeah.
I think. And it's usually, one or the other.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'll most likely wear the tops.
Tops more.
for
See,
some
I'm
reason.
bottoms more.
That's interesting,
Isn't it?
I'm just discovering things about
Maybe
myself.
we move in together. You wear the
Yes.
tops and I'll wear the bottoms.
Perfect.
Done. All right, I'm putting you on the spot. Sets for different occasions. What do you look for in a set for travel?
Travel, comfort.
But what do you mean? Like, to explain it to me. Is it a tracksuit pant? Is it a drawstring? What fabric? What colour?
I don't want to say tracksuit because that just brings to mind terrible things. Knitted?
What colour? Like, I wouldn't wear black on a plane because lint sticks to it.
You know what I love on a plane? I love... I can see the colour, but I just
Sage.
can't. Sage.
I had a feeling.
How do you know me so well?
I don't know.
Of all the
Because
colours.
it's a good neutral.
It is.
Yeah.
And I'm
And what's the top, though? Is because do you get hot? Like, are we...
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a zip top so that if you need that extra warmth, you can zip up.
Yeah.
If not, that half zip is really good.
Okay.
Zip down.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Work. What's a work set? I mean, a suit, but like you have to give me more details. You're wearing a set to work?
Yes. My work is at my dining room table.
Okay, not your work.
Not my work.
Susie, who works in the city, what set's she wearing?
I would still advise comfort. So whatever you're comfortable in. I think at the moment it's really hot, so a great linen set.
Okay.
I mean, if you like ironing, I suppose that's an issue.
I don't iron. I just wear my linen crinkled.
I know. There you go.
A set for the weekend. What are you looking for? Describe it to me.
Something fun. Again, it depends where I am, but if I'm going to a party, then I might go all out and wear a feather trim set, girls' drinks.
Well,
I
my
would
next
do that.
one was going out. So like that's probably that. Weekend, markets, brunch. Is that like a cute little shorts and short sleeve shirt? That's what I think of.
Markets, brunch, I would have to go for a short set. So a short and shirt set.
Cute.
And when you just put like a tank underneath just to break it up,
Yeah, you
like
have
a
the shirt
denim set.
open.
I think that's what we
yes.
haven't talked about.
We haven't talked about double denim.
That's by far, again, another one of my favourites that I've been wearing on repeat is a denim set, but it's made from cotton. So it's like denim look.
Denim is made from cotton.
Is it?
Yeah. I love you. But it's lighter, like a chambray almost?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I got one, I don't know how to pronounce it, Sarah's Life set, that?
Yes.
Yes, and it's a short sleeve shirt and a shorts but not too short, paper bag waist, and I wear
Yes.
them both separately, and I love them together.
Love them.
Yeah.
And if you just break it up with the tank, I feel like we've both got the same inner pelly tank.
Yes.
With the little
Yes,
logo.
we
I still
do.
love that. I
Yeah.
know that was big last year, but it's just adds a little something
Agreed.
else.
Denim sets are great to pack for travel because
Yes.
they just literally go with everything. Okay, you've
Absolutely.
said going out, so that's your like Sex and the City style.
I go
feathery
full Sex and the
pajamas
City,
and a
yes.
sparkle shoe.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so there's sets for more occasions. It's funny because I did think straight away, oh, sets, like, yeah, linen shorts and a linen shirt. But it's so much more than that.
Well, I just came from a meeting and both of the other girls were wearing one part of a set
Wow,
each.
there you go.
Yes.
Maybe they got changed in the bathroom.
Maybe they did.
Okay, so we're both going to bring a set each, a bougie set and a budget set. A budget set. You're going to do your budget set first. So you're wearing the top.
Yes. This is Damson Matter. It is a
Damson Matter. Never heard of it.
Matter. It
Yeah.
is a London-based slow fashion brand.
Oh, cool.
And this is in fact pajamas.
Yes.
Uh,
Because that big collar is very in right now.
Yes, the big collar is in, and what I love about it is it's quite unique. Like if I walk out onto the street, I'm not going to see anyone else.
I like it,
in
but
this
it looks
set.
like you work at a candy store or something because it's like a burgundy and white stripe, but then
Yes.
it's got a frilly like lolly pink collar and
Yes.
some bows. It's very cool.
There's a lot going on, and I think it's that sort of Copenhagen style.
It is. Yeah, it's very fashion.
Yes.
What are the bottoms like? Because you're wearing jeans with that now.
The bottoms are straight pajamas.
That's the stripe.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm wearing jeans now and I've got a gold heel on. I think what makes the top
Cute.
pop is some gold chunky jewelry,
Agreed.
gold shoe, and the
Okay.
jeans. I would not wear the pants out. Although
Okay.
I have seen London It girls wearing the
Yes.
pants with the top. That I just couldn't pull
Would
that
you
off.
wear the pants with like a white tee? Or is that still too?
No,
Okay.
that would literally look like I was getting
Okay.
into bed.
So for you, the bottoms are pajamas and the tops
bottoms
for going
are
out.
pajamas. So I actually wore them on Christmas Day in
Oh, they're very
England. As it,
Christmassy.
so I bought this in December and I've worn it at least 5 or 6 times in England and in Australia. It's cotton. It's 100%
It
cotton.
looks very like
It's
good
so
quality. Do you
comfy.
know the price roughly?
So it's about £85 for the set, but
Oh, that's
it's
good.
available on the Iconic and it's on sale
Stop
at the moment.
it. Oh,
yes.
they're on the Iconic.
Yes, and it's slow fashion, so they only do limited
Yes.
drops. It's all organic cotton, and I just love the ethos behind the brand. It's a beautiful brand.
I love hearing about a brand I've not heard of, so thank
Yeah.
you. All right, my set is sold separately, so the top and the bottoms, or you could just buy one or the other. Obviously, there's no police going to make you buy both. From DeCuba, it's the Elaine embroidered shirt, which is $120, or if you remember, 107. And Paige, let me show you on my computer. It's like a sheer meshy short sleeve shirt. DeCuba is killing it. I bought a set last year to wear like a little macrame kind of skirt and shirt. I love them both. I wear them separately. I should have worn that today.
That's chic.
So this has got, it's an oversized shirt. It's quite sheer and you'd wear like a bra or a tank.
Yeah.
Short sleeves and then like big applique flowers. That's the top. And then if you want to wear it together, the Elaine embroidered pant is a long sheer pant. How cool are they?
So I feel like that you could mix and match more than the set that you're wearing now.
Totally. Oh my
Yes.
God, this would be so easy to mix and match. And so the pants are again $120 and they're just so beautiful. They've got little shorts in them, like the shorts
Love
lining
that.
so that you're not sheer showing your
Yes.
bum. It's just such a beautiful applique, like white looking, very resort, but you could mix and match it and make it very evening.
Yes, and I feel like that's a good price point considering how much detail is in that set.
Absolutely.
It's
And
beautiful.
just get one or the other, but I'm going to get both. Or
that.
what's your bougie?
My bougie is the sleeper set. So if you know, you
Okay.
know. They're known for their...
So the brand is called Sleeper.
It's called Sleeper,
Mhm.
and they are known for their iconic feather trim. So
Yes.
feathers around the cuffs and around the ankles.
So surely I think I've got a set that I was given.
Yes.
It's got to be real silk for that price, or is it satin?
It depends. There's
Okay.
silk sets, there's cotton sets, there's linen sets. They do a whole
I
range.
did not
Yes,
realise.
yes. And I love them because they're just really special occasions. So if you've got a special event but you don't want to compromise on comfort,
Yeah.
you want to have a great time, you want to drink
And it's
bucketfuls
kind of like
champagne.
wearing a suit, but it's not as structured. It's like a
Yes.
bottom and top.
Exactly.
How do you launder those with the feathers? Are they removable?
I have not laundered them.
Surely they
I
are.
just air them.
Okay.
Air them.
Yeah.
A slight champagne smell never hurt anybody.
I love it. And do you know the price of those? I think they're bad. Yes. I mean, I think they're expensive.
So set you back around $700, $800. However, they do 50% off sales. So currently they have a 50% off sale.
And as a thrifter and online shopper, I see them a lot of time on secondhand websites. Yes. So there's like a good resale value and stuff.
Yes. I actually got a feather number from Depop, actually.
Okay. What colour? Black?
No. Well, this is the thing. So Kate Moss has been seen wearing their black set as separates, which is bold. So it's the feather pants, and she's seen coming out of some business meeting in a blazer and the feather pants.
Oh, that's chic.
Yeah, chic. And then Margot Robbie has been spotted wearing the pink one, but as a set.
Whoa, when she did Barbie?
Yes, when she did Barbie.
Yeah,
so, but me personally, I've got the latest mocha mousse.
Oh, would love that.
One. And I'm loving brown at the moment.
Me
so
too.
I'm just like, it's gorgeous.
Okay.
Yeah.
My next one, again, all sold separately. There's 3 items.
Oh,
Should you like to get
I'm
the
intrigued.
whole look? I know. So Victoria & Woods, I adore. Quite an expensive brand if you're going to get everything, but you don't have to. So let's start with the top. It's called the Fury Top. It's a logo print strapless knit top. $220 for the top.
Wow.
It's like a boob tube, quite long line, white base with like a navy geometric print.
Yes.
So that's the top.
How is this 3 pieces?
You just wait, my friend. Then the pants are, well, same print, but they're also a knit, so would be really good for travel. The Cirrus Pant logo print wide leg knit pant, $350 just for the pants.
Oh, they're a knit.
But they're a knit, so could be good for travel.
Yes.
I mean, the print is very out there, so it's very much, there's those pants, there's that top.
Yes.
But I
and
don't
very
hate
blue.
That.
Is it blue?
Yeah, it's a white base with like a blue geometric shape on it.
That's very cool, Leigh.
And then if you want to go full look, there's a bomber jacket. The Insomnia Cardi logo print cardigan, $290.
Wow. I thought you were going to say like a short or a skirt option.
There's a
full
whole
on
look.
Bomber.
So you could always do like the the knitted pants and bomber for travel if you wanted or whatever.
Yes.
And then that top is so beautiful. Like imagine that boob tube top with a white linen skirt, linen shorts.
Yes.
Denim. I think at this point I'd probably just get the top because also all up that's about $1,000.
Yes.
But I love Victoria & Woods, and just researching this episode really made me realise how many separates, as Dish calls it, or co-ords there are. There's so much more than I ever thought.
Absolutely. And I think if you want somewhere to start, look to your favourite brands that have the style you like, have the fabrications you like, because chances are they do a set.
Yes. And just go on the website and find that category, which I've never really looked for before.
Yes. I love that as a bomber. I've never seen a bomber set.
Oh, I really want that top.
That's cool.
Paige, I love having you here. You're funny. You're hilarious. I know you live in Noosa, so maybe we'll fly up to record next time. Otherwise, will you come back down?
I would love to. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.